दुआ के लिए उठाऊं।
हेलो। टेंट जो भी देख रहे हैं वो स्टेज के पास आ जाएं प्लीज़। टेंट सर्विस जो भी दे रहे हैं।
5 6 6 हल
ये देखो इसमें डिस्टर्ब भी हो रहा है ना, यहाँ है ना, यहाँ से जाके नीचे करूँ कुछ नीचे करूँ।
यहाँ स्पीकर में बोलो।
फिर दिक्कत नहीं है इसको कवर।
We will be beginning our program shortly. I request all our guests to kindly take their seats.
सेलो टेप नहीं मिली अभी। अरे रुको ना एक मिनट, घंटा टिकेगा ही ना। इस्माइल नहीं ले रहा मैं अभी जो है। और तेरी नहीं अटकेगा, बहुत हल्का गिर जाएगा। ये देखो ना इसका वेट कितना है, आप देखो। अगर ऐसे होता ना हल्का सा भी तो भी टिक जाता।
Like to request Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy to kindly take his seat on the dais. I request Professor Ajay Vasan to kindly escort him to the stage.
I request Director Professor K.K. Pan to kindly take his seat on the stage. कार्यक्रम का आरंभ करने के लिए सबसे पहले हम कुलगीत गाएंगे। मैं म्यूजिक सेक्शन कल्चरल काउंसिल के छात्रों को यहाँ मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूँ। आप सभी से निवेदन है, कृपया अपने स्थानों पर खड़े हो जाएं। आज इस पावन बेला में हम सभी इस खुले नीले आकाश को कुलगीत के सुरों और संस्थान के प्रति अपनी भावनाओं से गुंजायमान कर दें। आप सभी से निवेदन है, कृपया अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं और कुलगीत का साथ दें।
आदर्शों में उन्नत जीवन शिल्पी भूरचनारत शिक्षा। आदर्शों में उन्नत जीवन शिल्पी भूरचनारत श्रमं विना न किमपि साध्यं रत यंत्रकला कौशल अभियान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। जन जीवन प्रासाद उठाकर सेतु बांध भूखंड जुड़ाकर। जन जीवन प्रासाद उठाकर सेतु बांध भूखंड जुड़ाकर। अंतरिक्ष में यान उड़ाकर नवयुग को देता आह्वान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। सर्जन हित जीवन नित अर्पित धरा स्वर्ग शोभा कर निर्मित। सर्जन हित जीवन नित अर्पित धरा स्वर्ग शोभा कर निर्मित वैज्ञानिक युग पट में मूर्तित भूपर लाता स्वर्ण विहार जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान नई प्रेरणा से दीपित मन नव सपनों से हर्षित लोचन नई प्रेरणा से दीपित मन नव सपनों से हर्षित लोचन नए सत्य के उर में धड़कन थे राष्ट्र जीवन कल्याण जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान हिमगिरि शृंगों से अभिनंदित गंगा जल करते कलगान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान
This place is a historic place, and today all of us are witnessing a historic moment. On this auspicious day of 175 years ago, an engineering institute was founded. Along with the steely ideas and pure intentions, the foundations were laid for a technical education in India.
There are very few institutes across the world which have a legacy as old as ours. And more than that, even fewer which have remained on the top of the game throughout. While there have been several changes in the name, the institute, its spirit of excellence, the standard of education, and the inherent wish and will to serve the country has remained unchanged throughout. This is evident in the contributions of IIT Roorkee to the nation and the world. I would now invite Professor K.K. Pant, Director, IIT Roorkee, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
So, a warm welcome and very good afternoon to all of you. We are waiting for our chief guest, Honorable Lok Sabha Speaker Sri Om Birla ji. So, soon he will be joining, and he has allowed us to just start the program informally, and formally once he joins here, we will start the program, and we expect him to be here in next 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I thought it's my pleasure, right, to welcome him. When he comes officially again, I will welcome him, right, the Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha, who has taken time out of his busy schedule to be with us on this glorious day in the history of IIT Roorkee. We are witnessing history in the making, and his presence here at IIT Roorkee, right, will be highlighted this day and has made the even more commemorative. So we are really grateful to our Honorable Speaker who will be joining us soon. I also extend my warm welcome to Sri Vineet Pandey, the Secretary Department of Post, who has kindly consented to be present today with us at IIT Roorkee to release the commemorative stamp of the 175 years celebration of IIT Roorkee. Thank you, Vineet ji. The day would not have been possible without the heartfelt support, motivation, help and encouragement of Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy, Padma Shri, and our chairman, BOG, IIT Roorkee. And it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Reddy, and I sincerely acknowledge the support and encouragement that he has provided us to make this 175th celebratory year a success. Thank you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this glorious day of 175-year-long celebration of IIT Roorkee. I am overwhelmed with joy and pride to be standing amidst all of you today on this glorious day in this historical institute, which has seen stalwarts and legends rise and make mark in the history of science, technology, and education, not only in India, but also in the world. As we celebrate our 175 year of existence, I would like to trace the path to the beginning of the institute. The Roorkee College was established in 1847 AD as the first engineering college in the British Empire. The college was renamed as Thomson College of Civil Engineering in 1854, and it was given a status of University of Roorkee by the Parliamentary Act of 1948 and given the status of University of Roorkee in 1949. On the 21st September of 2001, university was declared an institute of national importance, and then the status was changed from University of Roorkee to Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, and that became the 7th IIT among the nation. Since its establishment, IIT Roorkee has played a vital role in providing the technical manpower and know-how to the country and in pursuit of the research. IIT Roorkee has ranked among the best technical institutions in the world and has contributed to all sectors of technological development. It has also been considered a trendsetter in the area of education and research in the field of science and technology and engineering. IIT Roorkee origins lie not in the desire to perpetuate privilege, but to build and contribute to the growth of the society. We believe in contribution to the immediate local societal benefit, contribution to the increase the know-how and educational and technological resource bank of our country and also to the world. And you must have seen the startups which have been displayed. So out of 129 startups which have been declared by the IIT Roorkee, and 47 have been displayed today, and I would be happy if you go there and visit the startup activities. So with the passage of time, the institute has adapted, and changed its course to suit with the changing times. An example of this is the adoption of exit policy, which is in line with the National Education Policy 2020. The several new courses have been initiated for working professionals. Our strong connect with research and consultancy, especially product-driven research, has been facilitated by signing MOUs with many industries so that technology is transferred to the meaningful product-oriented research. So we are continuously connecting ourselves with the industry academic partnership in this regard. We facilitate strong collaborations and engage in meaningful partnership and academic institutions and industries, cutting across the barriers of administrative policies and hurdles to ensure that our students are provided with the best of both world of academia and the industry. In line with the National Education Policy 2020, several courses are being initiated to ensure that our world-class laboratories and lecture halls can cater to a maximum number of students in a bid to provide quality education and equal research opportunities to all. Many collaborative programs are also being developed with the neighboring college, institutes, and universities to enforce joint collaborative research and knowledge sharing. Participation of school students in activities of the institutes is another avenue which has been embarked on the year 175 years. And we believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that is where we are working, and the women's share or participation in the research activities or in the academic activities, which is presently, if you look at in India, only 19.5, so we would look forward for 50% of the partnership in future, and that is again our vision for 2047. Our students and alumni make us proud. They have excelled not only in academics, but in each and every sphere of their lives and careers. The number of doctoral students receiving their doctoral degree each year is increasing exponentially, and this also shows that IIT Roorkee continues to be chosen institute for students to pursue higher studies. Our international students from the countries all around the globe and all over the world, if I say, right, to add the diverse and varied ambience to our campus, and we have the constant alumni connection through different programs throughout the year during last year. Many startups have been incubated in the institute, and both students and faculty members are involved in startup activities. So a couple of these activities, I'm sure that soon they will be commercialized, and that is where the concept of Make in India would be successful. Technology transfer to industries proves that our research leads to solutions that have a direct impact on product development and are being used for societal development, and hence we are contributing to many ways to the growth of the nation. As a part of 175th years of celebration, we have identified stalwarts from the history of the institute who have contributed to or benefited from the institute. The purpose of this undertaking is to recognize those who have made the greatest contribution to the life of the institute or are made greatest contribution to broader society. We express our gratitude to all these legends because of whom we exist and because of whom we stand here today with our heads held high in pride and in gratitude, holding the flag of IIT Roorkee high. We also acknowledge the enormous contribution to our students, our faculty member, our staff, all our staff, supporting staff, our alumni, our patrons, and our campus community, families, and friends, the local Roorkee community who have contributed to the success of this institute in small and big ways, who stand with us with support and solidarity, and without whom this day would not have been possible. Heartfelt thanks and appreciation to all. We respect our tradition and aim at creating tradition. As IIT Roorkee celebrates its 175th years of its founding, and the list of its milestones regarding academic, technologies, research, patents, sports, co-curricular, arts, healthcare, and more is lengthy and very impressive. Words fail to express the deep sense of gratitude and joy that fills me as I address you all today on this historic day. Let us all pledge to work harder. This is mainly for our own students, faculty members, and also alumni. So we should continue, right, strive hard for the excellence. So let us work hard, right, to bring the institute names to the greater heights of educational and technological excellence, which will be remembered by our future generations to come. Once again, I wish to congratulate all our students, faculty members, staff, alumni, and entire IIT Roorkee campus community in enabling us to celebrate this day. All of you have made a mark and contribution of all of you made at IIT Roorkee. That is what IIT Roorkee is today. So, Jai Hind, Namaskar, and Dhanyawad to all of you.
Thank you very much, Professor Pant. To steer the celebration activities of 175th year of establishment of IIT Roorkee, a committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Professor Arun Kumar, Department of HRED. I would now request Professor Arun Kumar to present a report on the activities conducted during 175 years of establishment of IIT Roorkee.
Namaskar, distinguished guest, Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha Shri Om Birla ji, who is just arriving now, Dr. B.R. Mohan Reddy, Chairman of Board of Governors, IIT Roorkee, Shri Vinit Pandey ji, Secretary, Department of Post Government of India, Professor K.K. Pant, our former Director of IIT Roorkee, distinguished alumni awardee, alumni, invited guests, colleagues, staff, students, member of media. All of us are gathered here and fortunate to observe the magnificence of our proud institute, being the first institution for technical education in India after completing 175 years and now entering from today 176 of its outstanding existence. It's indeed a great day for us that 175 year of institute has been successfully celebrated starting from November 25, 2021, almost 1 year back, through year-long events and activities to enhance our visibility in society, global outreach, connect with the global IITR fraternity, showcasing our potential to be a key player and signifying the glorious journey of our institute in the field of technical education and this day of closing ceremony has to be justly honored. In line of these aspirations, I feel extremely honored to share with you all the various events and activities conducted on and off campus during this celebration year with the support of diligent team of faculty, student, staff, alumni, government institutions, and media personnel who have incessantly worked on the execution of the same. A plethora of activities was conducted, grouped as academic activities, events for the students, by the students, outreach activities, celebration activities internationally, nationally, and commemorative structures including memorable coin and stamp. Several of the activities undertaken were based on the ideas received from alumni, students, faculty, citizens of Roorkee town. IIT Roorkee partnered with competitively selected 5 technical institutions within the 200-kilometer radius of IIT Roorkee and providing them the opportunity to collaborate with the research team of IIT Roorkee based on their interest. And also selected students from these institutions will be given opportunity to fellowships for PhD internship under the Spark and incubation opportunities. This is a long-term endeavor and is to be continued in upcoming years as well. Tech Sarthi, an initiative to support local industries in technical issues and help develop their products to global standard industrial units were undertaken. And this initiative are being carried out focusing on the growth of MSMEs as well as academia industrial research-related collaboration. With an agenda to link local to global, IIT Roorkee has contacted as many as 560 industries under its outreach initiatives to discuss and propose technical solutions for any issues being faced by them. Under the scheme, along with the faculty member, the opportunity is also being provided to the students. 26 international and national conferences, symposium and seminars have been organized by the different departments in emerging areas where several globally recognized high-ranking scientists have participated and presented their thrust research and shared and with their impact on society and national interests on a global platform. Multiple events were conducted by the various student councils managed by the students and their respective faculty advisors, such as Institute Sport Council organized a half marathon on 3rd of April with the aim to promote importance of fitness among the residents of campus. Participation from BEG, NIH, CBRI, and other nearby institutions was seen and winners are awarded with prizes. The efforts of Cultural Council was seen in the art exhibition, the Darpan, where more than 70 artworks were presented by the Fine Words section, and also a short film exploring the journey of IIT Roorkee through 2 different generations, named as Anand, has been developed and using various expressive art form of dance and drama and is available on the YouTube. NSS team organized the first sustainability conclave of IIT Roorkee themed Yearning for the Viability, conducting multiple competition quizzes, blood donation drive, run for sustainability, and tree plantation held on the NSS Day. The volunteers conducted a cloth and book donation drive in the nearby villages and worked for the model gown to empower rural women and promote their self-reliance through workshops, webinars. Furthermore, to help school-going students in and around Roorkee, merit-based tests for class 4, 7th, 9th, 11th were conducted for 1,800 students from 2 nearby schools, and JEE test series for more than 150 students for rural backward regions have been conducted to improve their problem-solving skill. NCC celebrated historical year by organizing special parade on 76th Independence Day with 60 cadets in grand manner at LBS ground here. The Himalayan Explorer Club conducted incredible Himalayas webinar from the inside from some of the esteemed personalities in mountaineering. Furthermore, 3 tracks, namely Friendship Peak Expedition, Pin Parvati Pass Expedition, and alumni trek to Kedar Tal Lake was organized to mark the celebratory year. The Student Technical Council organized a Pan-India case competition, EONA, the first national-level business case competition hosted by IITR, and based on the theme, shifting to hybrid education in the new normal. With more than 850 participants, R Street Investment Challenges and R Street Quant Challenges were organized by Finance Club, with a nationwide participation by students from engineering and management background. And Backdoor CTF 2020 by SDF Labs saw international participation from globally renowned teams. Winners were awarded. Anushruti, a social initiative of IIT Roorkee, the Anushruti Academy for the Deaf, also organized one international conference on teaching and rehabilitation strategies for the deaf in collaboration with Department of Management in September, where 5 nationally recognized deaf achievers were honored and more than 25 researchers were presented there. Coming the outreach activities of the celebratory year, one-day trip to IIT Roorkee into action with the selected meritorious schoolgoers of class 9 to 12 in and around Roorkee. 7 such trips have been conducted till date, where 7 to 8 hours of tour of the important facilities of IIT Roorkee, including a dialogue with the director and a visit to the JT building to inspire the children about the technical and cultural legacy of the institute. And more trips are being organized. Out of the gratitude to the town of Roorkee, IIT Roorkee also developed and launched a citizen service app known as Roorkee Seva, which is available at Google Pay and other app store, where both customers and service providers can register and browse through over 30 different citizen services, including doctor's appointment, fire safety, car rentals, etc. An outreach film titled Celebrating 175 Years of Excellence of IIT Roorkee, featuring the development of the institute through the year, as one of the IITs will share experience from the professors, students, alumni, has been released on YouTube this year on October 2nd and 6th. Further, a coffee table book documenting the magnificent history of IIT Roorkee and its glorious journey through 175 years is all set to be released today. We are extremely grateful to several alumni for providing their insightful suggestion in the making of this book. To mark the celebration, several national and international events with alumni were also held, with gala dinners starting with alumni meet at Gandhinagar in March, in Kathmandu in June, Kolkata in July, August in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and in September in London. To commemorate the 175th year of IIT Roorkee, a roundabout and a photo shoot point has been erected with 175-year logo. Our Green Committee, State and Works, and 175 Committee have joined hands to get an interesting, first of its own kind, of biodiversity and inventory of the flora and fauna of IIT Roorkee campus, carried out by the Wild Institute of India. This report has brought some interesting facets which limelight the uniqueness of our Roorkee campus in one more dimension. This is a worthy addition to the list of things that make us feel happy and proud of our campus and heritage. About 26 types of souvenirs, memorabilia items are also available with various prices for the institute fraternity and alumni to procure. Last but not the least, we feel proud to release today a commemorative 175 rupee coin and a stamp approved and minted by Government of India and the Department of Post to honor IIT Roorkee for this historical moment. With the earnest desire of IIT Roorkee to only keep reaching new heights, I thank you all being part of this gracious occasion, and my appreciation to extend the entire IIT fraternity who have worked together relentlessly in achieving this fact. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Kumar. As we heard from Professor Kumar, several activities were conducted throughout the year. Many members of the institute community took the charge and led these activities to successful completion. I would now invite Professor Arun Kumar to kindly read out the names of all those involved in the organization of these activities. And I would like to request our BOG chairman, Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy, to present the mementos to the team members.
Now I present the individuals and some office bearers before you who have worked for this, whose contribution for this 175th celebration requires appreciation, and for this memento is being presented by our Honorable Chairman, BOG Chairman. I'd like to, when we invited Mr. Vinay Shankar, a alumnus of 1960, civil engineering, and IAS of 1963 batch. In fact, he gave two wonderful ideas to us, and it is in recognition of his ideas for the partnering with nearby education institution for research and support, including partnering with the industries and supporting industries, where ideas were thrown by him. And now I request Mr. Shankar to receive the memento from Honorable Chairman. Another idea which actually came from another alumni of 1979, Mr. Arvind Singhal, who could not make it today. It was his idea to give the contribution as a social to the society and the Roorkee. So the Roorkee Seva portal was up through that. Now I'd like to invite Professor Ajit Chaturvedi, our former immediate past director. In fact, who, because of his vision and guidance, till last month he was a director, and I'd like to request him to take the, for his outstanding vision and guidance for this 175th celebration. Professor Parida, who was till September, he was our deputy director, and who has been supporting and facilitating with our administration for this 175th celebration, and this for the Parida. Professor Sanjeev Manas, I would like to now call the name of the individual leads who have been instrumental in getting these activities executed along with the team members. Professor Sanjeev Manas from Electronics Communication, and he has the team members Professor Umesh Sharma, Professor Karun Rawat, Professor Vivek Malik, Professor Ankit Bansal, Professor Pratap Monti, and Professor Ashish Pandey. So now I request Professor Sanjeev Manas to receive the memento for his team, leading the team. Professor Pradeep Kumar Jha, Professor Akshay Dwivedi, Mechanical Industrial Department. It's not here? Okay. Professor Dhirendra Kumar Dwivedi, Professor Dhirendra Kumar Dwivedi. Professor Dhirendra Dwivedi led the team of Professor M.L. Kansal, Professor Bhanu Mishra, and Professor Ramesh Anbandam for leading a possible volume of commemorative work under the initiative, which somehow could not come out, but he made a lot of efforts on this work. Ansu Sachdeva, a B.Tech final year student. Professor Saurav Vijay Civil, he led this group of Professor Samita Das, Professor Siddharth Khare, Professor Alok Bhardwaj, Professor Vinay Sharai, and student team. He is unfortunately is not here today. Professor Mahendra Singh Civil, he also led the group of who is deciding about the activities, international events and symposium. He is also unfortunately not there. Then Professor Ram Satish Possibility, Architecture, who led the team for coffee table book. Professor Ram Satish, please come up. He, along with the team, Professor Manish Asthana and Dr. Jay Kumar, librarian, made coffee table book, which will be released soon today. Now I call the staff advisor, Professor Premlata Jaina. Professor Premlata Jaina has been faculty advisor of NSS, who has made this sustainable workshops and many activities under this 175 initiative. Professor. Professor Avilokta Agrawal, she was a faculty advisor who created this, the clip of the lot of student cultural activities, including Anant. Professor Amit Dhiman, staff advisor HEC. Hey, कहाँ है? है नहीं. He's not here, seems. Professor Binod Panksekam, our sports. फिर ये आपको बोलना होगा ये पता नहीं है नहीं है okay now two deans whose role is also being appreciated with the Professor Partha Roy. Professor Ajay Vasan. Professor Ajay Vasan. Professor Avilokta, please. Okay, fine. Now, Dean Professor Partha Roy, Dean of Alumni Affairs and Relation, whose efforts in organizing the event in nationally and internationally with Alumni Connect under this 175 celebration. Our Dean of International Relations is not there because he is right now in abroad, so he could not be able to collect it. Now, the last one, Professor K.K. Pant, the present director, though he joined recently, but his contribution is also appreciated because the last 1.5 month contribution, I need to appreciate it. No, it's there.
And last but not the least, I would request Professor Arun Kumar to kindly receive his trophy for the commendable work that he has done, steering and leading the activities for this entire year tirelessly. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I would now request our Chairman, Board of Governors, Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy, to kindly address the August gathering. The chief guest is on his way. He is already arrived, and we will just wait for a few minutes for him to arrive. And we will continue the program and formally start the program. So, by the time the chief guest arrives, I would like to brief you about some of the interesting facts that were found when the coffee table book was being prepared and the research for it was undertaken. So this bringing together a lot of information to be put together in coffee table book was not an easy task. It required several meetings with past alumnus, very senior faculty members, and a lot of people who've been associated with the institute for a long time. They revealed such interesting facts about the institute's, its history and heritage, and all that has been put together in this coffee table book, which will be released soon. So this coffee table book commemorates the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee's historic 175-year journey. The institute has a unique history of being the first engineering college in the British Commonwealth and independent India's first engineering university. At the turn of the century, it transformed into an IIT, reconfirming its place among the world's top engineering and technological institutes. The book records this glorious journey through India's history, recording Roorkee's contribution to events that shaped Indian engineering, science, and society. The institute has grown and evolved with time and contributed to nation building in more ways than can be recorded in one book. Its departments pioneered scientific research and development in crucial areas and continue to be leading centers of learning and training in service engineers. The coffee table book also gives a glimpse into the various departments and centers of excellence at IIT Roorkee. This coffee table book is an attempt to take the reader down the memory lane, from narrating events that led to the setting up of Thomson College 175 years ago to student life at IIT Roorkee today. The book presents stunning visual imagery of the past and present, pairing images from the archives with present-day IIT Roorkee. The stories shared by current and former faculty members, staff, even butlers, and old residents of Roorkee take the reader on a journey in and around the institute. It explores how the institute shaped the town of Roorkee, influencing its heritage and even food culture. At its heart, it is an ode to a center of learning that has contributed immensely to nation building and is loved and cherished by its 40,000 plus alumni who are doing path-breaking work worldwide. This coffee table book, the soft copy of it, will be available on the Institute website, and it is free for everyone to download. You can download it, you can go through the book, and if you wish, you could also print. So it is not copyrighted. It is available for everyone to go through, which was our endeavor when we started creating this coffee table book. I would request Professor Ajit Kumar Chaturvedi to kindly speak for a short while about his vision when he initiated and, initiated the 175th year celebration. Sir, can I request you on stage, please?
Chairman Shri BVR Mohan Reddy ji, Director Professor Pant, Secretary Department of Post. I think when we started this journey, I remember that we took almost 3 months to identify who should lead this effort, because that was the key question. Once the person is given a responsibility, you have to evaluate much in advance that he will be able to withstand the pulls, the pressures, the pains, the anxieties for a long period of time to be able to deliver at the end of the year. It looks like that whatever decision we took at that time in the form of Professor Arun Kumar has delivered. He is known to be a person who can take a lot of people along, not necessarily everyone along, because delivery is as important as taking people along. The reason why, if I may speak for myself, I thought this was an important milestone, because IIT Roorkee needs more and more visibility for a variety of reasons. Historically, probably we have not appreciated
universities like Taxila, Nalanda, faded away amidst wars, regime changes, and cultural renaissance over centuries. IIT Roorkee remains one of the oldest universities in continuous operation in the country. IIT Roorkee has seen India transform from being a British colony, a poverty-ridden and poverty-stricken, illiterate country. At the turn of the independence, we have been developing ourselves as a developing country, and then as a fast-growing economy, and now as a force to reckon with amidst the nations of the world. And along with the country, the oldest engineering institution, that's IIT Roorkee, metamorphed itself to stay in tune with engineering practices. It evolved steadily, imbibing excellent academic practices in science, research, engineering, technology, management, and transforming into one of the finest IITs in the new millennium. This couldn't have been possible without the astute vision of the founders, the passionate commitment of successive managements and policymakers, government support, and the academic excellence of all the directors, faculty, staff, students. So please join me, ladies and gentlemen, to express our gratitude to all those who contributed to building this great institution. Let me move on to my second part. The second part is my salutation to all the alum who imbibe the academic excellence of this institute. This institute has a long history of schooling some of the finest men and women in the country. Earlier this afternoon, we inaugurated 5 portraits of outstanding alumni belonging to 19th century. You hear me loud and clear? I'm talking about 19th century. And I was so impressed. Trust me, I had tears of joy in my eyes when I heard these 5 stories. The first one about Raj Bahadur Lala Deen Dayal, who was an 1866 graduate of the school. He was actually given the title of being Emperor of Art by Nizam of Hyderabad. From engineering, he turned to be a photographer. The second one was Shiv Narayan, who graduated in 1868, actually became a guru. And a lot of people believe that he's an incarnation of him. He created something called the Dev Samaj, which he finally had to leave behind. A third one, another very heartwarming story, Sir Gangaram. After him, you have Gangaram Hospitals too, a great philanthropist, 1873 batch. And then we have Mirza Hodi Ruza, who was 1876, who turned from an engineer to become an author. He wrote actually the book called Umrao Jan Arjung, pardon me if I got it wrong. The last one was Raja Jwala Prasad, who graduated in 1900. Look at the outstanding contribution this institution has made in producing the finest personalities to the society. The institute gave birth to some of the finest engineers, teachers, researchers, civil servants, business leaders, in the independent India too. I can't call out all the names, but let me name a few. Ashok Suta, Professor Jai Krishna, Professor Kanwar Sen, Jayaprakash Gaur, Narendra Patni, Pradeep Baijal, Vinita Gupta of the recent years. And the recent years, we also see entrepreneurs like Harshil Mathur and Aarti Gill, to name a few. The institute had, I was very impressed further for the reputation of this institute and its alumni. I apologize, I don't recall the name of the gentleman I met in the last couple of hours, who said 3 generations of his family went to IIT Roorkee. His father was 1920 batch, he's a 1965 batch, his daughter in biotechnology graduated sometime in 2000s. That's the reputation that this institution enjoys. Thank you. Thank you very much. The institute served as a focal point of knowledge, not just to Indians, but even to people like Papias Maliba Musafiri, who was a cabinet minister for education in Rwanda. So along with excellence, the institution redefined how students perceive hard work and competition, inculcated moral ethos, perseverance and discipline, fostered great relationship, and nurtured the spirit of giving back to the community. With these learnings as their foundation, thousands of alum, and several of you right in front of us today, went to build meaningful lives for themselves and those around them in every walk of life in India and also worldwide, contributing to the nation building and the world economy. Please join your hands, ladies and gentlemen, to thank all those alumni who brought pride and glory to this institution. My last part. Over the years, IIT Roorkee passion for imparting knowledge and the zeal to deal future has only increased manifold, ranking among the top 50 research universities globally and having the largest number of academic units in the country. IIT Roorkee is marching firmly and steadily in tune with the current trends in higher education. I'll only call out a few of them which I think are the 21st century skills that are required. The first one is that we need to get into student-centric learning. The essential dimension of higher education as we move forward in the current times is to ensure that the academic research program become extremely student-centric in a way that encourages millennials and centennial students who are digital natives to take an active role in their education. Where students have both voice and choice and can learn in self-directed, self-paced way while accessing flexibility, teachers' guidance, and feedback. With such an approach, my desire is to see more engaged, responsible learners with growth mindsets at this institute. The second point I'd like to make is I call it as the experiential learning. This requires higher education institutions such as IIT Roorkee to take a fresh look and become active crucibles to nurture students' curiosity, creativity, and incubate their innovative ideas and transform them into experiential learning. If students are given experiential opportunities in labs, maker spaces, and in-house incubation centers, such opportunities could foster student strengths beyond theoretical and technical knowledge. The institution needs to cultivate a deeper engagement with the industry, who have the domain knowledge, to impart vocational training, industry-related skills, project management approaches, soft skills, facilitating structured training in real working environment through internships. The institute needs to support the industry in translating research into solving the real-world problems. I'm very delighted to report back to you that the SRIC, which is the one which runs its Science Research and Industrial Connect, had sponsored projects for 100 crores last year. They have consultancy which is about 329 crores. But the good news we have, it will at least double itself, if not triple itself, during this year. Lastly, the students' ability to gain knowledge is to challenge the status quo and recognize many opportunities around us. I desire these skills, excuse me. I desired these skills to further channeled by empowering students to bring their ideas by facilitating incubation that could potentially snowball into business model opportunities to be exploited at a commercial level. I wish to see IIT Roorkee to be a hotbed for startups and entrepreneurship. Today we inaugurated the startups, 129 of them we saw. Very heartwarming further was 23 of these startups actually are started by faculty members. And all of these startups that I saw this morning were all in the area of deep technology. So therefore, I think if this institute has, and I want to present it to Honorable Speaker, sir, this institute has the ability to support this nation in truly building Atmanirbhar Bharat in the Amrit Kal. Let me conclude by saying, I see some of these finest minds congregating to celebrate the 175th anniversary of this prestigious institution, and you agree with my vision for this institution. I called out about 4 or 5 of them. In interest of time, I limited them to that. By imbibing a futuristic view of student needs and best of higher education practices, I'm confident IIT Roorkee will stand tall in many more, for many more centuries as an institute of excellence in India and around the world. Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Reddy. To formally welcome our guests on stage, I would request our dear students to kindly present bouquets to the dignitaries on stage. First of all, to our chief guest, Shri Om Birla ji. To Secretary, Department of Post, Shri Pandey ji. To our Chairman, BOG, Dr. Reddy. To our Director, Professor Pant. To our Chairman, 175 Years Committee, Professor Arun Kumar. Thank you, students. Thank you to our guests. So 175 years is a big number and a very, very long time. Several of us present here have remained associated with the Institute for more than 5 decades, while some of us have our association as short as few months. But none of us really can comprehend how long this 175 years as a period is. To etch the mark in the history of our future generations to see, we had requested the Department of Post to release a commemorative stamp.
The Department of Post was kind enough to accept our request. Several designs were shared as per their instructions, and one of the designs was finally selected. I would request Shri Vineet Pandey, Secretary, Department of Post, to present the first album of the commemorative stamp to the chief guest for release.
ठीक है।
I would now invite Shri Pandeyji to kindly present his address.
धन्यवाद। परम आदरणीय श्री ओम बिरला जी, स्पीकर लोकसभा, डॉक्टर BVR मोहन रेड्डी, चेयरमैन बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स, अपनी कुछ विषम परिस्थितियों में इन्हें अभी निकलना है, श्री के पंत, डायरेक्टर IIT रुड़की, प्रोफेसर अरुण कुमार, उपस्थित विशिष्ट अतिथिगण एवं IIT रुड़की के एल्यूमिनाई जो दुनिया भर में हमारे देश का मान बढ़ा रहे हैं, उन सब का मैं अभिवादन करता हूं। प्राचीन काल से ही विज्ञान एवं प्रौद्योगिकी के क्षेत्र में भारत का विश्व भर में दबदबा रहा है। चाहे शून्य की खोज हो या टाउन प्लानिंग का विज्ञान हो, भारत ने विश्व को सदैव ही नई दिशा और नई सोच दी है, जिसका नतीजा है कि आज विज्ञान और प्रौद्योगिकी विकास का मूल स्तंभ बना हुआ है। जैसा कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा था कि 21वीं सदी में प्रौद्योगिकी गरीबी से लड़ने का एक बहुत बड़ा हथियार है। आधुनिक भारत में सूचना और प्रौद्योगिकी के प्रचार प्रसार में IITs का एक महत्वपूर्ण योगदान रहा है और आज विश्व भर की बड़ी और महत्वपूर्ण IT कंपनियों के CEO IITs के ही आप जैसे उपस्थित एल्यूमिनाई हैं और हम सब के लिए यह बहुत बड़े गौरव का विषय है। इस संदर्भ में आज IIT रुड़की का अपना एक विशिष्ट स्थान है, जो कि इस संस्थान की उच्च अंतर्राष्ट्रीय रेटिंग से भली भांति दिखता है। विभिन्न मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स, एक्सचेंज कार्यक्रम और फंडिंग प्रस्तावों के माध्यम से IIT रुड़की अपनी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मौजूदगी को लगातार सशक्त कर रहा है। IIT रुड़की से व्यक्तिगत रूप में मेरा अपना भी एक लगाव है और अपने लखनऊ के विद्यार्थी जीवन के दिनों से इस इंस्टीट्यूशन के बारे में सुनना, यहाँ आना, विज़िट करना, ये हमेशा से मुझे व्यक्तिगत तौर पे प्रिय रहा है और आज इस विशेष कार्यक्रम में शामिल होकर मुझे लग रहा है कि अब मेरा इस संस्थान से IIT रुड़की से एक अटूट संबंध स्थापित हो गया है। 1957 में भी डाक विभाग ने रुड़की विद्यालय के 150 वर्ष 97 में, क्षमा कीजिएगा, 150 वर्ष पूरे होने के उपलक्ष्य में एक स्मारक डाक टिकट जारी किया था और आज हम सब के लिए हर्ष और गौरव का विषय है कि IIT रुड़की के 175वें वर्ष के अवसर को डाक विभाग स्मारक डाक टिकट के माध्यम से इतिहास के पन्नों में दर्ज कर रहा है। मैं माननीय स्पीकर लोकसभा श्री ओम बिरला जी का व्यक्तिगत तौर पर भी आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, जिन्होंने IIT रुड़की पर स्मारक डाक टिकट जारी कर हम सभी का हौसला बढ़ाया है। इस अवसर पर मैं IIT रुड़की और डाक विभाग की फिलैटली टीम को भी धन्यवाद देता हूं और आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Shri Pandey. I would like to inform everyone here that the stamp is available for purchase at the stall in Multi-Activity Center, where a startup exhibition is going on. Anyone can purchase the stamp from there.
One more significant activity which was pursued by the Institute was the release of commemorative coin of 175 years of IIT Roorkee. It is a privilege for me to share that the request was accepted by the Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited, Government of India. I request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly release the commemorative coin. Thank you, sir. I would like to inform everyone that the commemorative coin is available for purchase at a stall near MAC, where the startup exhibition is going on. Everyone interested can buy the coin from the stall. I would now request the dignitaries on the dais to unveil the coffee table book.
The link to download the coffee table book is available on Institute website. Anyone can download it and get it printed.
Today, it is our privilege to have the Honorable Speaker of Lok Sabha, Shri Om Birla Ji, with us today. He needs no introduction, and his gracious presence has enhanced the grace of this momentous occasion. We are deeply thankful to you, sir, for traveling to Roorkee and taking your time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. I would request our chief guest for the day, Shri Om Birla Ji, to now deliver his speech.
आईआईटी रुड़की के 175वें स्थापना दिवस पर इस आईआईटी और हैदराबाद के शासी परिषद के चेयरमैन श्री बीबीआर मोहन रेड्डी जी, उनको जाना है, अपनी फ्लाइट थी उनकी। पोस्ट एंड के सेक्रेटरी श्री विनीत पांडे जी, इस बहुप्रतिष्ठित संस्थान के निदेशक श्री के पंत जी, समिति के अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर अरुण कुमार जी, इस रुड़की के विधायक प्रदीप बत्रा जी, गौरव गोयल जी, शोभाराम जी और देश भर के बाहर इस प्रतिष्ठित संस्थान से निकले सभी पूर्व छात्र, एलुमनी, यहाँ के सभी प्रोफेसर्स, संकाय के डीन, कर्मचारी और हमारे नए भविष्य के निर्माण करने वाले यहाँ के सभी विद्यार्थी, मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई कि ये उत्तराखंड की धरती, जो हमारी आध्यात्मिक धर्म संस्कृति, पर्यावरण, योग, विज्ञान के रूप में जानी जाती है, लेकिन इसका एक दूसरा पहलू भी है कि उत्तराखंड विज्ञान, प्रौद्योगिक, नवाचार, आईआईटी रुड़की के कारण इसका महत्व अपने आप में बहुत बढ़ गया है। क्योंकि जब हम उत्तराखंड की बात करते हैं तो ऋषिकेश, हरिद्वार, हमारी माँ गंगा, हमारी नदियां, हमारे पहाड़, हमारे योग, विज्ञान, आयुर्वेद, लेकिन उस सब से भी ज्यादा यहाँ के देश के नवनिर्माण में यहाँ पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थियों ने इस देश में, इस देश के विकास में, इस देश के आधारभूत ढांचे निर्माण में, नई टेक्नोलॉजी विज्ञान के अंदर जो नए इनोवेशन किए हैं, जिसके कारण भारत आज आत्मनिर्भर भी बढ़ रहा है और तेजी से हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था के अंदर बदलाव भी आ रहा है। और विशेष रूप से जब इसमें पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थी जो देश में अलग अलग क्षेत्रों के अंदर, अलग अलग संस्थानों के अंदर अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं, राष्ट्र के निर्माण में सेवाएं दे रहे हैं और भारत के बाहर भी दुनिया के अंदर नए इनोवेशन, रिसर्च, कई कंपनियों के सीईओ में उनका योगदान और उस योगदान को जो हमारा पढ़ने वाला विद्यार्थी है, जो पुराने विद्यार्थी मानते हैं कि हमारी 21वीं सदी की ये पीढ़ी नए इनोवेशन, नई सोच, नई विज्ञान, टेक्नोलॉजी, प्रौद्योगिकी से इस भारत को सशक्त बनाएगी, मजबूत बनाएगी और दुनिया के अंदर जो वैश्विक चुनौती है, उस वैश्विक चुनौतियों का समाधान इन IITian के विद्यार्थी करेंगे। इसके लिए पुराने विद्यार्थियों को, नए विद्यार्थियों का मार्गदर्शन, ये समारोह अपने आप में विशेष महत्व रखता है। मुझे खुशी है कि इस संस्थान ने आज़ादी के पहले भी यहाँ पर थॉमसन कॉलेज के रूप में, फिर इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के रूप में, तो आज़ादी के पहले का दौर देखा, स्वतंत्रता संग्राम का दौर देखा और फिर आज़ादी के बाद इस 75 साल के अंदर बदलाव का ये नया भारत देखा। एक इसकी प्रतिष्ठा इस 175 साल में लगातार इसकी प्रतिष्ठा बढ़ी। प्रतिष्ठा बढ़ाने में जहां पर भवन की, संसाधनों के, इक्विपमेंट की महत्ता रहती है, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा यहां पर पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थियों, उनके ज्ञान, कौशल, उनके इनोवेशन, नए तकनीकी, नई सोच के कारण इस संस्थान ने 175 वर्ष के अंदर प्रतिष्ठा हासिल की है। उन सभी पुराने विद्यार्थियों को, एलुमनी का मैं बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। और मुझे खुशी है कि आज भी वो 175 साल के इस लंबे कार्यकाल के अंदर 2001 में ये संस्थान IITian बना, लेकिन आज भी वो पुराने एलुमनी विद्यार्थी इस संस्थान से जुड़े हुए हैं। मुझे हमारे पावर फाइनेंस कॉर्पोरेशन में चेयरमैन राजीव शर्मा जी बड़े उत्साहित थे। मैं कोटा था, उनका टेलीफोन आया, मैं कुछ पहले आगे पीछे हुआ, लेकिन मैं उनकी कार्यशैली को देखता था कि हर कार्य में बहुत उत्सुकता से काम करते थे। उन्होंने अपनी मेहनत से उस संस्थान को लाभ में लाने का काम किया। उनका आग्रह रहा तो मेरे को भी लगा कि आपके अनुभवों का, आपने जो कुछ जिंदगी में ज्ञान, कौशल, तकनीकी प्राप्त की है, उसके अनुभव का लाभ भी मैं लूं। इसलिए मैं आपसे सीखने, समझने, आपके अनुभव का लाभ लेने आया हूं, क्योंकि दुनिया के अंदर सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र, सबसे बड़ा प्राचीनतम लोकतंत्र, दुनिया के अंदर सबसे बड़ा संविधान और हमारी वाइब्रेंट डेमोक्रेसी के साथ हमारी विविधताएं, डाइवर्सिटी, ये हमारी ताकत है। और दुनिया के अंदर हमने इसके कारण ही एक स्थान भारत का बना है। इस 75 साल में जब हम अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं, हमने इस लोकतंत्र की 75 साल की आजादी के बाद भारत में इन संस्थानों के माध्यम से आधारभूत ढांचे, नई तकनीकी, नए विज्ञान, नई सोच के साथ भारत को प्रगति पे की है। लेकिन हमारी प्रधानमंत्री की सोच, उनका स्केल, उनकी स्पीड, उनकी गति, उनका सोच स्पीड होने के कारण उनका नया संकल्प कि जब आजादी के 100 साल हो, भारत विकसित राष्ट्र बने और दुनिया के अंदर भारत हर क्षेत्र में नेतृत्व करे, ये अपेक्षाएं, आकांक्षाएं देश की जनता से उनकी है। और उसी अपेक्षा आकांक्षाओं को लेकर आप लोग काम कर रहे हैं। आपकी उम्र कितनी भी हो गई हो, लेकिन आपका संकल्प, आपका सामर्थ्य, देश के प्रति आपका समर्पण, आपकी सेवाएं आज भी इस नए विकसित भारत बनाने में है। और आपकी इन सेवाओं को देख के, आपके संकल्प को देखकर इन नए विद्यार्थियों में नई ऊर्जा आएगी, नई सामर्थ्य आएगी। कड़ी मेहनत, कठिन परिश्रम की कि आपकी प्रेरणा से नई ऊर्जा मिलेगी, तभी ये बदलते हुए भारत के अंदर एक नई तस्वीर बनाने में योगदान दे सकें। आप सबका एक बहुत लंबा अनुभव है, मैं भी कुछ देशों में गया हूं और किस तरीके से वहां के देश के विश्वविद्यालयों के अंदर वहां के पुराने पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थी, एलुमिनी आज भी उन विश्वविद्यालयों से जुड़े रहते हैं और उस विश्वविद्यालयों के विकास में अपना योगदान, अपना समर्पण, अपनी सेवाएं, जो कुछ भी धन कमाया उसमें अपना योगदान आज भी देते रहते हैं। इसी परंपरा को आपने आगे बढ़ाया है, इसके लिए मैं आपको विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद देता हूं। मुझे खुशी है कि हमारे आईआईटी विश्व में सर्वश्रेष्ठ रूप से प्रौद्योगिकी, विज्ञान, टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर काम कर रहे हैं और वैश्विक स्तर के समकक्ष के ऊपर वह नई सोच, नए विचार, नई प्रौद्योगिकी के साथ, नवाचार के साथ, नई इनोवेशन के साथ आज नई चुनौतियों का समाधान दे रहे हैं। जब कोरोना वैश्विक महामारी आई, उस समय लगा था हमें कि हमें वैक्सीनेशन के लिए, हमें पीपी किट के लिए हमें बाहर के देशों पर देखना पड़ेगा। लेकिन हमारे यही आईआईटीएन, यही मेडिकल साइंस के विद्यार्थी, ये नई रिसर्च करने वाले नौजवानों ने उस वैश्विक कोरोना महामारी के अंदर अपने कम समय के अंदर अपने नए रिसर्च से, नए इनोवेशन से, बेहतर टेक्निक देकर दुनिया के अंदर उस चुनौतियों का एक समाधान दिया। और इसके लिए आईआईटी रुड़की ने भी जो नवाचार किया, उसके लिए मैं यहाँ के डायरेक्टर साहब को धन्यवाद दूंगा, जिन्होंने उस चुनौतियों का समाधान जल्दी कर देश का एक बेहतरीन काम किया। और इसके लिए विशेष रूप से यहाँ की फैकल्टी, यहाँ के विद्यार्थी साधुवाद के पात्र हैं। साथियों, आज दुनिया के अंदर भारत आर्थिक डेस्टिनेशन का सबसे प्रमुख केंद्र बन चुका है। हम हर क्षेत्र के अंदर, चाहे प्रौद्योगिकी हो, चाहे विज्ञान हो, चाहे डिफेंस का सेक्टर हो, चाहे एयर स्पेस का सेक्टर हो, हर सेक्टर के अंदर हमारे ये नौजवान नए रिसर्च, नए सोच के कारण, अपने बेहतर स्टार्टअप के कारण आज चुनौतियों का समाधान भी दे रहे हैं और भारत की आर्थिक ताकत और शक्ति को भी, सामर्थ्य को भी मजबूत कर रहे हैं। और इसीलिए दुनिया के अंदर भारत के नौजवानों के स्टार्टअप के कारण आज 70,000 से ज्यादा स्टार्टअप हमने इस 2 दशक के अंदर हमारे नौजवानों ने बनाए। उससे हमारा आर्थिक तंत्र मजबूत हुआ, कई समस्याओं की, चुनौतियों का हमने ठीक से समाधान निकला और हर सेक्टर के अंदर समाधान निकला। आप हमारे प्रौद्योगिकी पेशेवर, चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट, इंजीनियर, डॉक्टर, हमारे नौजवानों की बौद्धिक क्षमता के कारण देश के अंदर भी योगदान दे रहे हैं, दुनिया के अंदर भी उन देशों के अंदर योगदान दे रहा है तो भारत का नौजवान दे रहा है। और इसीलिए हमें बदलते परिप्रेक्ष्य में हमारे विश्वविद्यालयों को भी रिसर्च के, इनोवेशन के सेंटर बनाने पड़ेंगे। अभी तक हमारे आईआईटी ही रिसर्च इनोवेशन के सेंटर बने, लेकिन बदलती शिक्षा नीति के अंदर हमें विश्वविद्यालयों के अंदर शिक्षा के साथ साथ हमारी कौशलता, हमारी तकनीकी, विज्ञान, नई सोच को डेवलप करने की आवश्यकता है, ताकि भारत का हर विश्वविद्यालय और उस विद्यालय में पढ़ने की विज्ञान के अंदर भी हमारा नौजवान लगातार नया रिसर्च कर रहा है। हमारे यहाँ पर एग्रीकल्चर का बहुत बड़ा सेक्टर है और एग्रीकल्चर में भी हमारे स्टार्टअप एक बेहतरीन काम कर रहे हैं। कम जमीन में ज्यादा उत्पादन, उसका वैल्यू एडिशन कर आने वाले समय में हमारा एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट दुनिया के अंदर निर्यात करने का सबसे बड़ा हब बने, ताकि हम किसानों की आर्थिक स्थिति को मजबूत कर सकें। मुझे खुशी है कि इस क्षेत्र में आईआईटी रुड़की काम कर रहा है। यहां के आसपास के किसानों को एग्रीकल्चर के नए रिसर्च, नए स्टार्टअप, समय समय पर उनको जानकारी देना और उसके साथ साथ आईआईटी रुड़की ने जहां जितने भी संस्थान लगे हैं, जितने भी इंडस्ट्रीज और सर्विस सेक्टर की संस्थान यहां काम कर रही है, उनको भी अपने कैंपस में इनोवेशन, नए रिसर्च कर उसका समाधान देने का काम कर रहे हैं। साथियों, आने वाले समय के अंदर हमारे ये विश्वविद्यालय के कैंपस, हमारे नौजवान ही हर चुनौतियों का समाधान करेंगे। नए इंडस्ट्री सेक्टर के अंदर नए इनोवेशन, नए रिसर्च करने का केंद्र बनेंगे और जिस तरीके से दुनिया के विकसित देशों के अंदर चाहे मेडिकल हो, चाहे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो, चाहे उपभोक्ता सेवा हो, चाहे विज्ञान हो, उन सारे सेक्टरों के अंदर विश्वविद्यालय रिसर्च और इनोवेशन और वहां के नई सोच के साथ, नई रिसर्च करने के साथ बेहतर तकनीकी ज्ञान कर रहे हैं, उसी तरीके से हमारे आईआईटी और हमारे विश्वविद्यालय कैंपस भी इसी तरीके का समाधान करेंगे, क्योंकि हमारे नौजवानों की बौद्धिक क्षमता पर भरोसा है। मैं आज इस विषय पर यहां पर पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थियों ने अलग अलग क्षेत्रों के अंदर, कोई ने माइनिंग क्षेत्र के अंदर काम किया, कोई ने भूकंप के क्षेत्र में काम किया, कोई ने आईआईटी के अंदर काम किया। ये गंगा की नहर, ये भागड़ा पंजाब, हमारे राजस्थान की नहर, ऐसे कितने ही भारत में उनके इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के अंदर, विज्ञान के अंदर उनका कितना बड़ा योगदान रहा है। उनके योगदान को मैं आज याद करने का दिन है और उनके योगदान, उनके काम, उनके अनुभव के लाभ आने वाले विद्यार्थियों को मिले कि किस तरीके से उन्होंने इस संस्थान में पढ़कर, चाहे प्रशासनिक सेवा हो, चाहे कंपनियों के सीईओ, चाहे बड़े बड़े बांध हो, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और नहर हो, क्योंकि किसी समय ये आईआईटी रुड़की विशेष रूप से इंजीनियरिंग सेक्टर में बड़ा काम करता था। अब तो विभिन्न विषयों के अंदर, विभिन्न संकायों के अंदर यहां पर रिसर्च, इनोवेशन, शिक्षा, कौशल का काम चलता है। लेकिन आज हमारा दिन यही हो कि आने वाला विद्यार्थी यहाँ के पूर्व विद्यार्थियों के अनुभव, उनके रिसर्च, उनकी सोच, उनकी आज भी काम करने की क्षमता, आज भी उनके काम करने का उत्साह, उसको देखकर उस नए विद्यार्थियों को भी प्रेरणा मिलेगी कि नए भारत, आत्मनिर्भर भारत में पुराने विद्यार्थियों के अनुभवों का लाभ लेके हुए हम किस तरीके से दुनिया के अंदर जब भी कोई नई टेक्नोलॉजी आए तो भारत से निकले। मेडिकल के अंदर कोई रिसर्च हो, पेपर निकले तो भारत के निकले। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के अंदर कोई परिवर्तन निकले तो भारत से निकले। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंसी के अंदर कोई निकले तो भारत से निकले। रोबोटिक के अंदर निकले तो भारत से निकले। हर सेक्टर के अंदर मेरा देश अग्रणी रहे और दुनिया के अंदर हर चुनौतियों का समाधान भारत का नौजवान करे, यही हमारा संकल्प होना चाहिए। आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बहुत बहुत बधाई कि आप दूर दराज के राज्यों से आए। मैं आपको विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद देता हूं कि आज भी आप इस माटी से, इस संस्थान से जुड़े हैं। आप धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
सम्माननीय श्री ओम बिरला जी, आपके उत्साहवर्धक और प्रेरणादायक शब्दों के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। ये संस्थान आपका अत्यंत आभारी है कि आपने अपने बहुमूल्य समय से कुछ समय निकालकर इस समारोह को दिया और इस समारोह को स्मरणीय बनाया। नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट प्रोफेसर अरुण कुमार टू काइंडली प्रेजेंट द वोट ऑफ थैंक्स।
On behalf of Indian Institute of Technology, I stand here today to express my heartfelt gratitude towards our distinguished guest, Honorable Speaker of Lok Sabha, Shri Om Birla ji, Dr. B.R. Mohan Reddy, Chairman BOG, and Shri Vineet Pandey ji, Secretary Department of Post, for gracing this day with their kind presence here. Also, great appreciation to all present here who have been contributed in making this 175th year and today's ceremony a great success. First of all, I'd like to express my gratitude and heartfelt gratitude to Government of India for commemorating 175th year of IIT Roorkee through a commemorative coin Ministry of Foreign Department, Economic Affairs, and Ministry of Communication Department imposed commemorative stamp. This shall remain a token of glory and legacy of our institute and entire nation as well. All the nationally renowned poets who have graced the will be gracing the Kavi Semmelan with their beautiful string of words is also greatly appreciated in advance. My appreciation also extended towards IT Delhi startup with the Bot Lab Dynamics, which is going to show a great drone show showing the wonderful journey of institute from the sky. The media personnel working incessantly to capture this glorious event, and we thank you to your kind all efforts. To ITR faculty, I would like to say from our heartfelt thank you to our director, Professor K.K. Pant, immediate past director, Professor Chaturvedi, whose extensive guidance and support has made this event to come to this end to a success. All our former directors and distinguished alumni present here would like not to bask in this glory without their efforts in the development of this institute. BG Commandant, who is very gracefully here, present here, we like to also thank you very much, sir, for your being present here and your kind support to our various activities. Our faculty relentlessly working to take ITR to newer academic, cultural and technical heights, and all kind of appreciation would be less for you. My thanks to extended to all staff who work day and night for holding all this together, looking after the various needs of residents in the campus, be it academic, finance, maintenance, construction and IT, and most importantly healthcare throughout the ITR hospital. Last not is the most significant glory and pride of IT Roorkee, our students. Their action have led to where we stand now, recognized nationally and globally, and of the most important center of technical education. Along with the academic achievement, our students also deeply rooted in this, and we thank you very much for this. My sincere thanks and appreciation to each and namely Institute Finance, State and Works, Dean and Head of the departments, units, center, security, safety, citizen of Roorkee town, BG officers, civil and police administration, and all the team leads, which we heartful thank you for everything. So with this, I would like to say, if I missed to thank anybody, to them, on one for all, thank you so much for this.
I would now request our Honorable Director, Professor K.K. Pant, to kindly present a memento to our Chief Guest, Shri Om Birla Ji. This is a painting done by our students of Anushruti, which has been specially made to be presented to our Chief Guest. I would also request our director to kindly present a memento to Secretary Shri Pandeyji. This is again another painting which has been done by our Anushruti students. Thank you, sir. I would now request everyone to kindly rise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
We, on behalf of IIT Roorkee, thank you all for being present here. I would now request everyone to kindly proceed for lunch. All students can proceed to their respective bhavans. All invited guests